welcome back to Whakatane. It's past midday now, the sun's high in the sky, and there's going on here. But whānau, if you want to get down to Rugby Park and come and support the Whakatane Touch Tournament 2026. I have a new cohort back with me. I've got Reese Allen, and he'll be calling this one with me. And to you, Reese.
E nā mihi Pete, nā mihi nui ki te katoe, mātakitaki mai ana ki rongi i tēnei ona pāhoka whakata. A Māori, nā reira e mihi ana, me te mihi nui ki te haukainga. Mā tātua waka tēnā koutou, tēnā koutou katoa. Yeah, Pete, mean to call a few games, I'll tell you what. It may be hot here, but we're in a beautiful spot. We've got shade, we've got cold drinks, we're ready to go. We've got an awesome crew running the cameras and the stream. I'm really excited for this game. I think this one's going to be quite close, Pete. Full circle and something burning, getting the live stream game, and I'm sure they have plenty of whānau watching. So whānau, grab your favourite cold drink or a cup of espresso and a few snacks and settle on in, because I think this one's going to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, and with I think Full Circle being a local side, you know, and something burning, you know, from I think they're from out of the big Tamaki Makaurau. Yeah, this should be an exciting challenge. The refereeing has been very good today, Reese.
Yeah, it has, and I can see one of the local lads from down in the O3, Canterbury, Daryl, puts a lot of energy into his touch, and he tries to get around New Zealand to the majority, and just supporting our game. And on that, supporting our game, ngā mihi nui ki ngā kai tautoko, Underwood and Wilkins, Ake, Iceman, Struddys, the Lion Foundation, Te Tumu Herenga, Whakatane District Council, Whakatane Ōhope Community Board. Without your support of this 38th annual tournament, we wouldn't be here. Ngā mihi, and here we go. Something burning, Pete. Take us away.
Yeah, something burning coming forward, so they get their first strike. And at Whakatane, being it's a straight 25, you want to win the toss, you know. When it gets to the finals and that, they do change the timeline, and as they go to a 33 peel, and he goes big, he goes long, and it just needed to be finished as he taps his fist on the ground, and Full Circle are coming back. I do love the kākahu of Full Circle, very nice.
Yeah, local boys, looking really good in the black and gold. Hopefully they can turn this match into a bit of gold here. They've been working away and they've been trying really hard, and look, they still look full of running here, Pete, as they get over the halfway, looking to check off there. Letcher comes on, check back into the middle of the field, drew both whittles up, looking to check back on the plus, hidden the wing. Excellent opportunity here.
Yeah, just needed to work a little bit off the ball, you know, the assisting running lines. We talk about assisting defensive lines. They just need to work assisting running lines as well. Just a little head nod, a little fake of a late cut, just to hold that defender as the something burning comes forward. You know, a little bit clunky. Picks up a half here.
Often those supporting lines that you're talking about, Pete, you'll see them quite prominent in the higher grades and the teams that have a little bit more of a higher standing and experience. It's that movement off the board. It's those 1%ers that you're trying to talk about that you see quite a lot. So on that, it's still 0-0. We're only 90 seconds into this match, but there's been end-to-end stuff, and hopefully, although it sounds bad, these two run themselves into the ground and we have a good old battle.
Yeah, and you know, like it's all, as I was going to say, it's going to come down to the basic fundamentals of their exit, what they're doing in transition, and the consistency of that. You know, we can't, in our game, we can't give, especially at the short 25 minutes, you can't give them multiple opportunities.
Yeah, they look pretty sharp on attack. Something burning here.
So we're going middle again. Goes crossover, and that's a good strike from the link, and a good bit of sportsmanship there. You know, it was a body clash, but nothing that you'd say was with ill intent. As he goes short side, yeah, they need a little bit more than that. I think the platform was pretty bad there, you know, to give them that clean collapse there. So yeah.
Yeah, you're right there, Pete. That's accidental. That's what happens, whānau, when you look to strike from the short side. We blindside the player. There is a little bit of contact. There's no malice in it. All the teams do it, and it's one of those unwritten rules that players and referees know that unless you come in with an elbow or something like that, that's never going to be a penalty.
I think it's about the lack of control, and that one he was controlled. If you're going to put a technical point on that, he needs to be striking as they go through the splitter, and a great dive. They run the splitter, he goes short side, and a great sliding dive there. And I can't see a number here, let's have a look at this. But his hair's quite prominent. Yeah, I'm loving the blonde tinge, all the young boys are doing that. Well, I'll call it blonde, but that colour. So it's full circle, run a splitter, and then he goes on a slide dive to the short side.
The thing I liked about that, Pete, that he's confident in his ability, and he came onto the splitter with speed, didn't look for any other option, knew he was going to be the try scorer, and put all the commitment in, and sometimes that's all you need to buy that inch.
Yeah, and I think it's an early read on contact of touch and the line that you're going to, your retreat line. So as a primary attacker, especially a diver, he'll read that and he'll go to that early. I just want to say again, like uniforms at Whakatane are a thing. These full circle uniforms, and I've seen this full circle group develop. They're very nice, I love the combination of the black and gold, and and it's part and parcel of developing a culture or a club. A little bit of poor setup there in terms of platform split the wrong way, bit of bumper boats back in, a little bit of comms offensively just to tidy that up, I think.
Yeah, it's definitely, the whole uniform swap and koha and of kakahu and the singlets is prominent there. You mentioned freezing hot, and they've been on the microphone. It's their 30th birthday at this tournament, and they've been a huge supporter. They were the ones that always had the mean gear early on, and then teams have just continued to develop, and no matter what the side is now, it's always awesome gear.
Over those earlier years of freezing hot, the style they bought, and earlier in one of my commentaries I was talking about the Bullets and how they set up a style of play, and freezing hot and Bullets, to be honest, come from the same province, and we're very, very close, and made their own identities, but the freezing hot 32 long game, used to be exceptional running game, late switch, and go into a quickie off that, you had the Dave Hicatours, you had Jay Fords, Brian Adams, you had some prominent, I suppose, players of the freezing hot generation, something to view and really, they've given a lot to the game as a club.
Yeah, and I support that. I cut my teeth with the Canterbury men's side in the early 2000s, and the names you just mentioned, they were the county's Manuko stalwarts, and they were almost one of the teams that played very similar to how the Canterbury side used to play, with the 32 long, looking to move the ball, but they also had the 7 metre mark. Back then it was the 5. They had the ability to put some plays on that you'd never see. So, it's a big rā whānau to freezing hot, 30 years. It's massive. Some of us clubs here, we're still punching to get halfway there. So,
congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. Well done, yeah.
And everyone that's been a part of that setup and what it means to be a part of freezing hot. As we go back to the game, full circle on it here. Full circle 2-0 at this stage. So to put one on here, it's only early time in the game. It's 7 minutes, but it goes to a crossover. Good touch, good touch there. Really need to tighten up that link assisting since on the right side there. That link wing assistance. They pull it back to a 32 ruck, push back to a middle with a sweeper, fakes the sweeper. Ooh, the follow would have been, the follow was good. Oh, but what a finish.
Nice.
What a finish. Yeah, outside arm. I love the outside arm. I'm such a fickler on wingers that using their outside arm to dive. Anything that's coming from your left should be outside arm right, coming from your right, outside arm left. Well done.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, and good play. And one thing that I've noticed so far in this game is this full circle side. They're not afraid to get the ball down and dive and lose a bit of skin, which is awesome. It's hard conditions out there, whānau. I've walked across the paddock a couple of times, and it's hard, it's fast, it's dry. We're at 30 degrees already. The wind's blowing, and it's full commitment. And we're getting this is the 4th round now of the day. 4 games. This will be their 4th game, this team, and they're still going. So, they're both attacking each other quite hard. Although it's 3-0, something burning. If they could put something on here, they'll get back in the game.
Oh, he sort of gets a poor platform there, and they finish off. They've got to make sure they get it on their own box side, because, you know, like full circle, they're getting in their grind. Come on, transition. Maybe you should have took that one forward.
Yeah, just went for the grass ball or the pop off to try and buy an extra touch, but well read. Something burning here.
A lot of passes in that little, what we call an X, and it runs a little late. Early release. Oh, and then it gets a little tip on here. And they want to get into the business, get into your mahi now. That's a good touch there. Good press, good effort.
Yeah, that was much needed. Something burning. Looked like they could have created something through the middle of the field there and got some serious yards, but it was a strike by the middle, working hard. Here they come now.
That's good. Good effort. You want to get it in front. You don't want to get it in behind. Oh, they've pulled off the intensity here, but just a little. Oh, he's going to a 32 ruck. What's he got? Oh, yes.
Oh, beautiful. Just threw it into the space there, Pete, and it was a nice late run by the link, chopping the hole. It wasn't early.
And how good, how simple. 32 pick, everyone runs their lines, you know, you got a deep runner, and then what happened, the link really committed to, like I said in the last one, the target is not a target till the ball's left. Mind you, the range was short on that one, so you had to make a decision, and unfortunately he made a decision which then defined that 2-1 link lane.
That's the second time that boy's thrown off the right hand there on the platform. The first one, the winger, unfortunately couldn't get it down early on in the game, but he picked his player there, and beautiful play.
Oh, good bit of movement here. Oh, and he used the inside arm and still got it down.
Yeah, well, that's the difference, unfortunately. And I do know a few referees, and I've asked the question if it's a 50-50 call. I do know that they like to favour the player committed to the dive, and there you can see the defender was just feeling a wee bit ball down, without doubt. But I know if a defender's diving as well, it does make the referee have to make a call.
How good are the referees going? It's so hot out there. I'm just looking at the ref. He's looking at his watch. He must be sucking the big ones. He didn't have a drink. Oh yeah, he's going for some water now, and away we go again. So it's 4-1 now.
Well, Pete, you know quite a few of us. You know, the referees, they take a hammering really on and off the field. But from what I've seen today, it's been top notch. Not a bad word to say at the moment about the referees. And here they go. Something burning. Oh, that was a nice little play. Yeah. It was
a sweep with a Waitere 2 running inside lines. So we used to call that one Waitere. Yep. Yeah, but we didn't run it that set up there. But
it wasn't a Max Hughes lobby pass, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But it was effective, you know. And once again, the delayed run by the try scorer there. The ball put in position, and then the delayed run, picking it up for the try.
Oh, we've got a bit of a game coming on here, you know.
Yeah, let's go something burning.
Yeah, full circle. You know, they started with a hiss and a roar. And something burning's coming back. Let's get a good D set in now.
Split a plate, looking for the option. Oh, it was good defensive work. It was good positioning. Just unfortunately unable to take the intercept there. And full circle here. The locals, they're going to get an opportunity to have a full set on the line. They look dangerous on a dive.
Oh look! Oh, running the inside out blocker one there. You know, that's a Ricky Horlock special.
Speaking of Ricky Horlock, Pete Mac, for those that don't know, a little bit of whakapapa on the man.
Oh, well, very intelligent, you know, like I talk to Ricky a lot about touch, you know, and he's quite humble about actually what he does know and what he does. But I tell you what he gives. He gives experience. We had him in the playing up setup way back in 2010, I think it was, and we were very, very successful. He's actually got a very good skill set, but I go back to his IQ and knowledge, and what he's doing with this full circle group, he's just creating something in the community where they can be the best version of them, which is full circle. You know, so I take my hat off to him, and he's given a lot to the game and come back home to give a lot to the game. So you know, and that's what our people do. To be honest, Reece, you know, like if you look at most of the clubs, it's about whānau. You know, we talked about freezing hot. That's whānau. You know, we talk about wairere, whānau, you know, legacy, whānau, playing up, whānau, bullets, whānau, you know, so our game is based, we've got the best foundation of anything in the world, which is whānau.
Yeah, and that's right, and hopefully we can really start to hone that over the next couple of years on the national stage where, you know, the whānau aspect is... I talk to quite a few Australian players, you know, and they often say, although some majority of the time they get us at World Cups and that, they do say that they just don't have that whānau aspect and that connection.
Yeah.
Especially with their land and the people. So yeah, we really need to harness that, but you're right, you know, like you look around all these tents, there's toddlers asleep and there's ice cream and kids have got ice creams and you've got players, open men's players at the top of the, you know, touch blacks straight off the field and they go into papa mode, you know, and things like that, or mums are coming off the touch field and supporting their family. So it's awesome to see, and tell you what, if Something Burning can get one in the next couple of minutes, it'll take us into the last 10 minutes with a real, like I was hoping for at the start of the game, a tight tussle here.
I'd go right to left, back to that, run the splitter there. They've been very successful here. Oh, he would have gone to the pocket there and gone to the pocket link, but anyway, they've sort of, they haven't found much success in the last 5. So you're right, if Something Burning comes back here, you know, it'll put a good twist on that. And they've got to come back by firstly getting the engine going. That's 2. They want to get forward.
Yeah, 2 young sides here going toe-to-toe, and you would expect that being a live stream at Whakatane in the men's open grade, you would see a bit of nerves, but they look really calm in the box here. Something Burning, even though they're down 2-0 here, they go looking to strike it. Yes.
Oh, that's what they needed. That's what they needed.
Referee blows a penalty offside, and now they're going to get down to the goal line relatively easily. Hopefully they can put a play on here.
There's one. That right to left, you know, it's been successful for them.
Which is a tough pass as well because it's into the wind back this way off the right.
Runs a 33 peel, comes back short side, gives it short. Oh, and he didn't make that one. Ooh.
Looked like the defender was there for that touch.
You know, he was going to the target, but you know, evasion is evasion. You know, he just pulled his shoulder. Like you said before, a bit of a feeler. Oh, yeah, and he done a bit of a feeler too, yeah. You know, but good positioning from the ref. He's right there. You know, they're really good.
Yeah, once again, referees just been in great position. They're working really, they're not staying out there too long, I've noticed. The referees are interchanging very, very well between, they're only doing like 1 or 2 sets each and then boom, they're off and they're communicating well. Great work.
Oh, yep. I love the sweep early release. Love it.
Well defended.
Yeah. And I love the play on play. Oh, they just haven't been clinical. They just got to get accurate in what they're doing. Did he try and play that quickly? Oh, you know, it was just a fumble ball. Let's get to the grind now, boys. This is what you want to do. You got 1.
A little bit disconnected here, unorganised.
It's 2. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Get forward. That's 3. They put the latcher on. Not that I like the latcher, but he latched. That's 4. So you need a power on here. That's 5. Oh, that's good. Oh. He went to the right to left, and now they just want to lock him in now. This is the battle. This is touch. Lock him in. That's good. That's a good first touch. Your link wing need to push that one.
Yeah, they really had to come up and send that one.
That's 2. That's 3. Something Burning's been good. Oh, and he got him on that touch. That was good. Oh, the Jingo's. I don't like to say coach killer, but anyway. Oh, he lucky he got away with it.
He did get away with that one, Pete.
He got away with it. Oh, let's go. We got a game on here.
Yeah, we got some fresh legs coming on, and although there's a little bit of cloud cover in, I can tell you right now, it's
and number
30
6,
degrees.
Number 6 is giving some direction, so I'm liking it.
Great energy. Here comes a fresh play out, number 9.
Okay, you've got enough attacking range. Let's see some attack. They're going middle. Split up. Oh, no.
Good defense.
Oh, he called that one. You know, I don't know.
Oh, he's called him for shoulder. Just turning the shoulder in and being a little aggressive. But that was the difference between the one there and the one earlier on in the game.
Yep.
Fresh count here. Splitter play. Short side. Good defense. Good defense there by the touching middle.
That's 2, boys. That's 2.
Here we go again. They'll have the splitter.
Middle.
Don't waste it, boys.
Couple
Don't
of
waste
touches.
it.
Yeah, I can hear the coaches saying, don't waste them.
Yep. Look. just needs to have a look. Look at the overload on the side. Link needs to come wide. Given him a passing option, he's way tight. 33 peel comes down. Oh, I love that play. 33 peel hits the right, but what they do is they just give the box back to full circle. Oh, whoa, full circle. A bit of a juggle there. That's 3. That's better work done there. Better effort. They love that X crossover.
They do. They do.
I'd like it if it was a little bit more, a little bit wider to open up your zone. And he goes 32 pick. He hits it. Oh.
He was in the in goal too.
Yeah.
Could have scooped through
Not
there.
a bad set though. You know, well done. They come out of there. They exited out. Got to a pass. Got to back end. Let's see what Something Burning does. Let's see if they can complete a set here. That's better. That's 2. Go to work. That's 3. They're coming on. That's good. That one's good. He went wide. That's 4. Let's put some power on this. Oh, that's 5. Oh, good pick. Oh, that's short, surely. Oh, yeah, he needed to play the body there. I thought he had him on distance there. Something Burning coming back. Oh, we're going 7-7. We're in a grind now.
Yeah, and we're coming in with 7 minutes to go, Whānau. 6 minutes to go, actually. Ticking over the 19-minute mark. Just a reminder, these are 25-minute games. Once you pick a side, that's the way you play. There's no half-time. Here they come.
Oh, I would have played body there. They're releasing.
In the air, nice.
Oh, good wheels.
Jeez, he's got good foot speed there, player.
Good wheels. He got on body. Oh.
As we go through the replay here, Pete, you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, well, interesting. So they come from a grind. They come right through the field when it comes back on here. They come. He releases early, and then he releases early, and then he just does a little goosey, drops his inside foot, which drops his inside foot back, and then gets him on the outside.
Just a quick look at that player there that just scored the try. Looks like he's got a microphone attached to his cap. We might see some social media later on in the day on this game. He's definitely got a microphone on him.
Oh, well.
Confident, man, as you would be at 5-3.
Yeah. It's a big score, you know, to get that one. Crossover.
Good dive. Yeah.
Our link line for Something Burning's got to be better. You know, they're far too tight, which then doesn't give the defending link really that much threat. If it gets a little bit wider, the running crossover then becomes more relevant. You know, so I was them just to set it up. You want them to get them all a little bit wider. We're getting into the to Crut's time. Time's starting to wind down now. We've got 4.5 to go.
Yeah, definitely, Pete. And we you know, at the start of the game, I thought it might be close. And although Full Circle got away to a 5-3 lead, they've tightened it up here. Something Burning. And, geez, if they can have a defensive stop here and get through the orange of the field and draw a penalty, we could be seeing this one locked up.
Yeah, and we're going down. What have they got? They're going to the splitter. I love how they set it up from the middle. He does the offload. Good wing hit there. 15 final. Gives it early release. Okay, now we're getting into the bizzo. We've got 3.5 minutes to go, our boy.
Yeah, here we go. They've got to get through the orange here.
There's
Someone's
one.
got to go forward, I know.
That's a good check. That's 2. Now they should get in the back here. Get forward. That's 3. Nice hard touch
get
there.
on the field here. Still got one more player to come on.
That's 4. Oh, another hard touch there.
This player's been good driving. He knows his role.
Oh,
and he's away, and there's no one going to pick him up here, Whānau.
Oh.
Unfortunate, because it was a good play. A little bit of inaccuracy on the pass. Couldn't find this player. They'd gone back to that same play off the right hand.
Yeah, I just think it was the setup, our boy. You know, like they're coming from left to right, and then he's coming back and then coming against his body, rather than going right to left. Like either cross him over and drop for him so it's right to left in balance, or give it to him and he goes in. It's just not the setup for right to left when you're running one way. I mean, it is a play, but, you know, it's the harder one to do. You know, we've got 3 minutes, still got 3 minutes here, 6-4.
Yeah, that's right. Really looking forward to seeing what they create here.
That's
They've got the early
setup.
sweep. Oh, yeah, look to fake them and then bounce
that's
them
a
back
better
out.
setup.
Yes.
As I said, it's the balance of the setup, and then they go right to left, add the sweep.
This one's not over, Whānau.
Yeah, here we go, 6-5. They just need a D set and an attack set, and we can go to 6-all here. Gets the right middle, sweeps, gives it, plays body, down.
I'm just watching. They do something burning. They do defend quite well, and on a turnover, 2 or 3 subs straight away. And unfortunately, Pete, that's just given them a little bit of loss in momentum getting to the sub box.
Full circle, taking their time. You know, it's 5-6 full circle.
Sometimes that can be at your detriment.
Are they going to go to the splitter setup? 33 splitter setup? No, he goes to a 32 punish.
Good touch.
Good touch. Good touch.
Very good.
I think the pre-touch before that one was a good one, which didn't give him that foundation, you know. And I talked in the other game about how passive that touch was in the other game. That was a real good one, that one.
Yeah, here they go.
33. He goes 33, left to right.
Oh, bomb in the wing. You talked about it down on this other side here with the dingo play.
Yeah.
The snap back, trying to catch the winger.
Yeah, the winger comes lateral and gets a little bit lazy, looks in, and got caught on the outside. What a play.
Yeah, great play.
See this? There. 33 Peel, just a little head nod. He knows what he's doing. Out to the wing. Everyone's going laterally, so the winger goes with them, and then the ball beats the winger. Well done.
Yeah, great play. One of my good friends was running that a few years ago, and it's an effective play. Probably one off in a game, but often that can be the difference, and that's what's happened here. Full circle, 7-5 lead. Something burning, looking to get something. They've been great off the right hand. Just got to pick the right option. Early sweep. Yeah, and the bounce. Just inaccurate.
Skill set, skill set, and then it's right to left too. But I like the early release, a little bit late in the game, you know, to start going that right to left. But anyway, you know, they've really come back. Good on Something Burning. They've really come back strong.
Yeah, definitely for 15, 16 minutes. Full circle, we're in full, excuse the pun, full control of this game. And
the intercept was probably, you know, one of the big keys when they went right to left and got that intercept there.
We talk about moments in games, Pete, and that was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
And here they come. Gee, they're still full of running.
That's better. He comes. Oh, yes, good touch, great touch.
That's a good thing. I love watching these younger teams, man. They're just, you know, 4 or 5 games in 30-degree heat, and they're still running fast and diving and putting everything in for their club and their whānau, which is awesome. And there's our full-time whistle there, whānau.
And well done to Full Circle. What a good game, and, you know, well played. You know, a good challenge for both sides, and congratulations to Full Circle 7-5 against Something Burning.
Yeah, and congratulations to both sides there on the live stream being exposed globally. And just lastly from me, I know we've acknowledged the sponsors, but to the Whakatane Touch Association, the committee, Rod Wilkins, your whānau, all the local support, all the local businesses that support this kaupapa in its 38th year. Those of us from out of town and from the South Island in particular, e mihi nui kia koutou katoa, keep this competition going. It's our best tournament that we have for our clubs, and we love coming back. But e te whānau, there's some heat in terms of action coming up very shortly. Stay tuned for the rest of the day. We're getting into the crux of this competition now. Ngā mihi nui kia koutou katoa.
There's a lot to be desired in terms of who's eligible.
Certain people that I know, they're no longer about.